Once you adopt stamp duty value, this same logic applies. Only we have to fix this. Once it is fixed, the rest and all same. Okay, I think this is first concept. Indexation is second concept. Third concept, fair market value as on 1/4/2001. Third concept. Fourth concept, SPV. Fifth concept, on the date of agreement, on the date of registration. Sixth concept. Seventh concept. Seventh concept. So many things are there, no? Assume that you enter into an agreement to sell the land for rupees 2 crores to Mr. Mr. Z. Name is irrelevant. Please understand the transaction. You enter into a contract with Z to sell the land for rupees 2 crores. He will pay you 2 lakhs as advance. And he will tell, I will get registered after few months. It has happened on 5th January 2008. You enter into a contract with Z to sell the land for rupees 2 crores on 5th January 2008 and you have received 2 lakhs as advance. After few days, Z will approach to you and tells that he cannot purchase the land. In that case, whatever the advance amount given by him, will you return him or will you keep it with you? Tell me practically, honestly. Assume that 6 months he has taken. During that 6 months, so many purchaser had came to you and wanted to buy your land. You denied all of them because you have made an agreement with Z. Now tell me, will you return the advance amount or will you keep it with you? You would have lost so many customers also. It is very hard to get the customers now.
Will not return, sir. Will keep it with me.
You guys will keep it. Okay? If any advance received prior to 1st April 2014 and forfeited. Please remember the dates. These are all very important. You get the question mainly on land and building. Mainly. Why? Because there are so many things involved in this. The others are not that difficulties. Only with respect to land and building, you have to be little careful when all these things are included. Otherwise, this is also same as any other capital gain. Okay? If any advance amount received prior to 1st April 2014 and forfeited. Forfeited means not returning, keeping with you. In that case, the advance received will be advance received and forfeited. Forfeited will be reduced from cost of acquisition. From the cost of acquisition, you need to reduce whatever the advance received, and only the net amount should be taken as cost of acquisition while calculating the actual. In this case, like this. Here you have taken 1 lakh, no? Assume that it is 10 lakhs. You have received advance of 20,000, 2 lakhs. 10 lakhs minus 2 lakhs, 8 lakhs you need to consider here. Not entire 10 lakhs. When the advance has been received prior to 2014 1st April and you have forfeited, then only you need to reduce. If you have written, you should not reduce. What is the date? 1st April 2014. Okay. In that case, the advance amount forfeited will be reduced from your cost of acquisition. Only the net cost of acquisition will be taken for calculation of capital gain. Assume you have received the advance after 1st April 2014, then whatever the advance amount you received after 1st April 2014 and forfeited, the same will be chargeable to tax as tax under the head income from other source. It should not be reduced from cost of acquisition. After this date, if you have forfeited any advance amount, in that case, it shall not be reduced from the cost of acquisition. The same shall be treated as income under the head income from other source. Okay. This much involves in immovable property. This is stamp duty value. I don't know. Joint development agreement, that one. I'm just searching where it has been mentioned in your study material. Whatever I discuss, I told you no slum sale. This is very important for the new scheme. Especially for the new scheme, this one is important. You will get the question on that. This one, I told you 110% of the consideration. This is the one. SDV, 110%. That is the one. They have given, see, whatever I explained, they have given. Please read this table in page number 278. Just link to my question. See, this one, advance money received. Just now I explained now. What is the date? 1st April 2014. Prior to that, if such sum is forfeited on or after 1st April 2014, on or after, and negotiation do not result in the transfer of such capital asset, the same shall be chargeable to tax as income under that income from other source. Okay, please remember, you get the question on land and building in most of the cases. See, section 51 provides that while calculating capital gains, the advance money, this one, advance money retained means forfeited by the assessee must go to reduce the cost of acquisition. I told you when, if it is received prior to 1st April 2014 and retained or forfeited, then it should go and reduce your cost of acquisition. Okay, this is all about land and building. They have given the question also. Please try to answer this. Okay guys, any questions? See, treatment of advance money forfeited. forfeited amount 2,50,000 by Mr. X shall be taxable under the income from other source. Why? Because they would have received after 1/4/2014. Any question, any doubt, whatever we discussed today?
Just a practical question. Wherever the register of this agreement has been entered, nowhere it will be registered, no? The government will not be knowing anything.
No. The agreement, in the sense, for the sake of receiving the advance amount, just to have the check on the buyer. Legally, you can sue the buyer if he do not purchase the asset. Only for that very reason, that agreement, that is between you and him. The actual agreement will happen at the date of registration. Registration time happens, no, that is the actual agreement.
Correct.
This is only to the negotiation agreement. In that case, if it is evidence that he has paid some advance money, on that date, whatever the stamp duty value is there, that can be adopted as full value of consideration. See, the registrar in the registration office, they are least bothered how much you are receiving, how much you are paying. Whatever the stamp duty is there, on that they will get the asset registered. Obviously, everyone knows the registered value will always be less than the actual consideration. Right?
Yes, sir.
Always. Even buyer will not give full white. Even the seller will not agree to accept full white money. Why? Because all these tax he has to pay. Tax rate. Assume if you have got the gain of 1 crore, 20% means 20 lakhs simply you will have to pay to the government. Will you pay? Will you pay 20 lakhs? If the stamp duty value is 60,000 and you agree for 1 crore, 40 lakhs. 40 lakhs into 20% means 8 lakhs simply you will have to pay. Will we pay that much to the government?
We will avoid.
Avoid. We are all greedy people. We are all very dishonest to the government. Most of us. I am not mentioning to anyone. In industry, it is happening in that way